Every day goes by, man, where something's happening on the news. Where um, if it's not a hashtag Me Too situation where someone has been taken advantage of, um, or we have a situation in the court system where someone's being taken advantage of. Um, we even have people in Congress um, being accused and or convicted of sexual crimes, and I think a lot of that has gone unnoticed and or unaccounted for because of money, and I'm sick of it. I do see that it appears that there is a few people at the top that are controlling what we see, controlling the information that comes into our national news, and also they control as far as our health insurance and things of that nature. And I don't think that's right. Not only do I not think that's right, I think that is totally wrong. Over time, we go back and forth and we see year in and year out dictators do this and dictators do that, and people who work hard for a living aren't the ones who are always rewarded. So I'm going to go like this. Wouldn't you finally like to win the lottery? Wouldn't you like to be able to spend time raising your children? Wouldn't you like to leave your children something other than a funeral bill? Wouldn't you like to have a savings plan that actually pays out before you die? Aren't you tired of having Congress full of liars? Aren't you tired of poor service? Aren't you tired of our crumbling infrastructure? Aren't you tired of being taken advantage of? Because someone else has money and you don't. Aren't you tired of being taken advantage of because someone else has money and you don't? Aren't you tired of hashtag Me Too? We don't have to ask for our 40 acres and a mule. We don't have to wait for justice. We can just pay for it just like they do. It's time to stop riding in the back seat of life and time to start driving. Having financial freedom is available to us all, and it will only cost us $6.50 each. We can all become self-sufficient, and we can all move towards this robotic and automated intelligence technology era that we just can't stop. It's coming. There's going to be no cashiers, as you can see. Even McDonald's and things of that nature are going to have things automated. Cars and stuff automated. It's time to go. Manufacturing is going to be made easier, simpler. It's just a part of the process, and it's natural. It's just time to make the move. We're here. Let's get in front of it. We have no need to play games unless we play to win. There are 308 million people here in America. At least 308 million people here in America, based on what Siri said and or what Google said. Give or take a few. I will only offer this for the first 1 million people. I'm asking for $6.50 for 1 million people. So we can all have an opportunity to retain $5 million apiece. I would ask that we send some money back to each other, to the people behind us, to increase their chances of reaching their goals. We would ask that you donate some money for campaign finances, because the ultimate goal here is to put people in place that are actually looking out for the American people. Right now, who we have in Congress, who we have in office, are people who are actually working for big corporations. We all see it. The left argues that the right is doing something wrong. The right argues that the left is doing something wrong. But guess what? They're both right, and we know it. We just didn't know what to do about it, but now we do. Gotcha. We need to put people in position to make laws that support the people's interests, not the interests of big corporations. We are a corporation, and part of the money that you will send back to us will go to incorporating each and every last one of you. This corporation will also work towards building wealth through investments, financial money, and funneling money through offshore accounts, like the rich people do, or however we want to do this. I'm not the person that knows how to handle money, and if I did, I probably would be telling you a little bit differently. So I'm hoping that people that see this are interested and interested in making a change and making a difference, and also being wealthy themselves. You work for wealthy people. How about becoming wealthy yourself? Taking the reins into your hands and allowing your skills to work for you, not for him. The money that we collect and put together, there's nothing that we can't do. There's nowhere in the world that we should not be living at this point, working towards renewable energy, self-sustainable living. The climate change is real, and if our government is not into it, that's fine, man. They're a small portion of who's here in America. We're the ones who actually live here. We're the ones who's going to be suffering. We're the ones waiting on FEMA and everybody. We don't need that. With this idea that I have, we're not going to need FEMA. We're not going to need anything. When stuff happens, we'll be prepared for it, and then we'll be able to take care of ourselves, and we'll pull together. You see it individually here and there, which is cool. And sometimes you got organizations that take advantage of people, like what was done in Haiti, and that's sickening. But we're gonna move on. We're gonna move forward. We see you. You saw what you did. It's cool. It's not cool, but we're gonna move forward. You're gonna deal with that part yourself. Because at this point right now, there's no sense of arguing. We can march, pray, do all these things till we're blue in the face, but nothing these people will understand greater than money. So let me get back to where we're going. We will pay lobbyists to lobby for laws that we will vote for and vote on and agree on, that will benefit the American people, not big pharmacy, or not the medical field, not insurers, not all of these people who are paying to keep information from us, paying to keep guns, in the hands of mentally challenged people. It doesn't make sense that someone who can't get a driver's license can have a daggone gun license. Some things just don't add up. You incarcerate a lot of people. You do things not necessarily in the best manner, but it's okay. You've shown us the way. And it's not arguing, it's not crying, it's not fussing, cussing. It's money, and we got it. Guess what? We got it. It's more of us than it is of you. So what we're going to do is put it together, and you'll see what happens. Because if you're not with us, then guess what? You'll be on the outside looking in like we were. We will use this GoFundMe platform until we build our own vehicle to put money back into our own system. There is no way we should allow slavery to come back in 2018. Um, our world on any there is no way that we should allow slavery to come back to our world on any on any soil right here on God's planet in 2018, man. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And you can say that your tax dollars pay for that. You can deny it, or you can act as though you didn't understand it. But through a series of information sharing, you get to know why and how your tax dollars paid for the destruction of other countries, and also how your tax dollars have, allowed for this criminal justice system to, again, lock us up, and also put drugs into our community. So there's a decision that's going to have to be made, not just by them, but by you. What do you want? In no way, shape, or form, our older people should not have to work at Walmart, Home Depot, grocery stores, unless they want to. No way a man or a woman should have to work at 60 years old, 70 years old, because someone misused their savings, or they spent it all on medical bills for their loved ones. People work 50, 60 years and still have to work. People built this land, these homes, and they still got to get out here and work. That's crazy. 60, 70 years old? I don't understand that. Because someone took their money. I would commit to using some money on a business that promotes self-sustainability. My organization is a